Millstead, Humana, and I'm a consultant at Humana. I work on an insights team that's responsible, originally was chartered to take insights to action, and we've sort of evolved from running pilots to now we leverage the Brightidea tool. And we like to call it co-creation. We like to use that phrase instead of collaboration. Invite participants in to help solve problems across the business. We're a shared services organization, the team that I belong to, and so we work with business units across the enterprise. So every single item that you just mentioned, we've either ran an idea challenge on or are in the process of developing one for. And so obviously our next big step is to get it in front of executives from an ROI perspective so that we can start tackling bigger challenges where we can tear down silos and all the other metaphors you want to use to help bring people together. Our company is going through an evolution of redefining who we are as a company, as we've done every so often through our history. And what we want to do is use the tool to help drive that, help facilitate it. And actually one of the presentations used earlier, they used a slide and it had all these connectors, was the phrase. And the logo that represents my team is a series of dots. And so I found it funny. We actually use the phrase, we connect the dots. And that's exactly what our team does. So that's what we'd like to do across the enterprise, whether it's new product development or whether it's improving a process. We haven't thrown any concept out in terms of how we would use the tool. So Humana, in our place in the marketplace, in the healthcare sector, we are known as an innovative company. And so yes, it's a part of our culture. So that would get at the first part of your question. The second part, and they really blend well together, is that at Humana it's typically seen from an associate population, and I'm not in the innovation center at our company, which is interesting in hearing some of the other stories from colleagues at other organizations, because most of them come from the innovation center. That's where this is housed. We're closer to operations, and we've worked closely with our innovation center. So what the associate population at Humana would say, and what the innovation leaders would say, is we want to make sure that our associates understand that innovation is not being done on the 10th floor at our tower. So what we like to say is we're taking it from the tower to growing it amongst our associate population. And we, again, using the metaphor of connecting the dots, right? Passion and all the things that we believe in as a small team, we've been able to execute on and really grow it from a grassroots perspective. And it's like a home builder. At the end of the day, when a home builder walks away from building a home, they can drive through that neighborhood later on and they can say, you know what, we had a challenge with putting that sink in, or trimming that corner, or whatever the challenge was. But they can look at it and say they had an opportunity to build something. And that's the rewarding aspect of our job, is that we have the opportunity to look back and say we took that idea from a concept to a reality and either impacted it from a member consumer perspective, or we helped deliver a process that made it enhance that experience of how we deliver services. We want to release it into the wild. So we want to train up. We haven't aligned with identifying innovation leaders, which I think we'll take back as an opportunity for us. But we want to train up other organizations across our enterprise to come to us and allow us to help facilitate. We're not going to build and execute the challenge for you. We'll teach you how to fish, if you will, using that metaphor. We'll teach you how to raise up your own idea challenge, execute it, determine the ROI, whatever that model means to your organization, and then obviously go through an implementation phase with our PMO arm. So that's really where we want to be, and I hope that we're there before 3 to 5 years from now, but that's certainly the next evolution, or the next step in our evolution.